No, the whole reason we started making ice wine is because we knew that there was a demand for it internationally, and we knew we could make the best ice wines in the world. At that time, the table wines in Canada weren't as good as they are now. They're getting better. The climate seems to be changing a little. The technology's getting better. The winemaking's getting better. So Canada actually makes quite good table wines now. But back it up 15 years and the table wines weren't so great. So we decided to make ice wines so we could make the best ice wines in the world, knowing that that would be largely for an export market. It's very different doing business in the different countries of Asia. Some of the countries are very similar to doing business in North America. China, on the other hand, is a little bit the Wild West. You do have lots of challenges there that you don't have too many places. For example, intellectual property. They make a lot of fake ice wine in China. For example, when you register a trademark in China, you get the rights to that trademark whether you use the trademark or not, whereas in Western countries, first use is a relevant factor in terms of protecting a trademark. So there's a lot of different challenges in China that you don't experience in too many other places. Doing business in Asia is very exciting, of course, but it's not for everyone. Not everyone wants to go through the patience, the expenditure. You have to go to China on a very regular basis if you're dealing with China. Firstly, to support their sales and marketing effort, but mostly to support the relationship. And that requires tremendous amounts of socializing with these people. They get a lot of face out of you showing that you're willing to spend the time and energy and money to go visit and support them. So it's a very fundamental part of doing business, and not everyone's up for doing that on a regular basis. Everybody knows about the opportunities there because of the quickly expanding middle class, which is somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 million people. But people think that it's easy and they can just going to be able to sell their product there. China is very sophisticated. You really need to do a lot of analysis to determine whether whatever goods or services you're trying to sell into China, that there's a demand for it and that they're not able to produce that product in China. Otherwise, the competition is likely going to be insurmountable.